Hey, it's Courtney. Thanks for joining me again in the Revived Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making beet borscht. I had some extra cabbage and some yellow potatoes that were starting to get the little eyes on them that needed to be used up. So I grabbed some beets at the store and I forgot the garlic and the parsley. But this meal is really simple, really quick to make. It's delicious and it uses really inexpensive ingredients, which I love and is especially great for people who are budget conscious? There we go. All right, let's get started. Now I'm going to prep the onions, carrots, and beets in the food processor. I have a grater attachment on here. I'm just going to run all three of these through the grater. So I'm going to go ahead and add salt to this water, being fairly generous. After that, the potatoes. Now the potatoes will take approximately 10 minutes to cook, and at the same time I'm going to saute my onion and carrot and beets in this other skillet. I've added approximately 3 tablespoons of butter, and now I'm going to add my beets and carrots and onions. The last time I made this, I added way too many vegetables for the skillet, just like this time. So I'm going to add the olive oil just to make sure that all of the vegetables are getting coated in oil. The butter is going to help it brown, and the olive oil is going to help it to cook and soften, and also it just tastes really good. You can see that the veggies have greatly reduced in size now that they're cooking down. I've got about 1 more minute here, and then I'm going to mix in my honey, tomato paste, and red wine vinegar. I'm going to add a generous helping of honey and also about the same amount of tomato paste and approximately a tablespoon, probably 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And after it's completely mixed in, I'm just going to add these vegetables to the potatoes, which I've turned down to low and are quietly simmering to the side. The veggies and the potatoes have now been simmering for 10 minutes together. And the last step is to add the cabbage. The cabbage is going to simmer in there for about a minute. And then I'm just going to turn off the heat and cover it with the lid and let it sit for 20 minutes before serving. And it just kind of wilts the cabbage when you do that. Now at this point, I'm also going to season. So I'm going to add black pepper. I'm going to taste it and see if I need to add more salt. If I had not forgotten the garlic and the parsley, I would be adding chopped raw garlic and chopped parsley directly into the pot before adding the lid. So it's not cooking with the heat on, but it's going to cook just from the residual heat inside the pan. Turn off the heat. And now it will be ready to go in 20 minutes. If you're one of those people that likes actual measurements and wants to have the recipe all printed out, you can hop over to Revive Kitchen on the blog. I've actually provided a link for you in the description. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.